All right, guys, so we're going to have a little bit of fun today on Slaughterhouse, or at least attempt to, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be talking now about Vincent Shavers and Nebraska. I mean, you guys have been awesome on the channel. The fan base has been tremendous, and I've been a fan of Matt Rhule and Nebraska for some time now. And Nebraska is absolutely killing it in the city of Miami, Florida. I mean, they have Willis McGahee's son, who's a linebacker that's committed in this class from Miami, and now they're trying to flip, two commitments that are down there in Miami. They're trying to get 3 players from this class, all on the defensive side of the ball from Miami. So we're going to look at Vincent Shavers, and he has some junior tape out there. And Vincent Shavers, he's 6'1" right now, still probably with room to maybe grow an inch or two. 6'1", 200 pounds, so a little bit undersized, but it doesn't matter because he has really good speed. All right? He plays with physicality. He plays with good bend. And you're going to see here, this is junior year tape. So let's dial in on a couple of plays here for Vincent Shavers. All right, looking here, it looks like, I guess he is, man, that's such a good rush right there. I mean, you see the bend, you see how he's such a weapon, and the running back doesn't even have any interest in blocking him, but you see the bend and you see the athleticism, and Nebraska's going to get these guys that are going to grow into their physical potential. Like guys in Florida, a lot of times they're just twitchy, really good athletes, and here, like, he gets blocked, but you see a little bit of the bend ability. Like, that's what you want to see from a smaller pass rusher, from any pass rusher. You want to see really good flexibility, like moving to his left. Can he dip beneath bigger offensive linemen? Because the thing is, he's going to be giving up like maybe 3 inches of size. He's maybe a 6'2" edge rusher. But again, if he gets underneath the tackles, he's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem at the Big Ten level. So here he's just a stand-up edge rusher, which is primarily what he played the first couple of years. But you see the burst, which is so exciting. And Nebraska has hit on edge talent. Like Jamari Butler is an edge guy. Prince Will, has a ton of potential as an edge guy. James Williams is a junior college player. So Nebraska is really hitting on their pass rush, which is just so terrific. And now I like how Nebraska is now, going with some, that's awesome speed. I love how they're going kind of with maybe athletes that maybe are considered to some to be projects, I guess, like, a little undersized that have great athleticism, but are not like fully formed out as seniors in high school. And I love how they're projecting Vincent Shavers, and he has so much room to grow. So I love this. If they're able to get this commit and turn him away from Miami, I mean, this would be huge. I mean, this guy could really be a player. You go to Nebraska, you develop for 2 years, and then by maybe your sophomore, junior year, you're an absolute monster. So continuing to stack this, because this is great speed, great bend, great rush, and for Shavers, you're going to a place. I mean, the pass rush game is Matt Rhule's wheelhouse. Developing defensive players is what Matt Rhule does best. That's where he's most comfortable. That's why I think he loves the college game, because he's really good with defense, and then he's really good at developing talent. So Nebraska making headway for sure. Like, I'm sure that the weaknesses, I guess, in the high school tape are at times, if he's going up against a really good tackle, like at times he can get blocked for sure, because he's, again, he's still developing into his body. and you're projecting here, but you got a guy that's physical, that'll hit, long arms, really twitchy, really fast, has bend, and he's going to a perfect place where he can really get developed. And this scheme that Tony White's going to run, the 3-3-5, is going to accentuate his skill sets. But I think that Shavers is going to be a player. I really do. I think he's going to be a big-time player in college football. I'd rate him up there even as a 4-star, but the evaluators want to see more on tape. That's why they probably have him as a mid 3-star, and now they're trying to put him at different places. So he's still kind of learning, because as a sophomore, he was only a stand-up edge. So he's still, developing into a role. Could he be, he's going to be somewhat of like an outside backer, pass rush guy. So I haven't really seen him cover, but I think he has the ability to cover, some running backs and tight ends. He's not a Mike. He's probably going to be a guy, an outside backer. But again, the kids in Florida, like the players from Miami, Florida, like you have to have speed to get on the field there, because it's the elite of the elite in terms of wide receivers, in terms of cornerback. And if you stunt him and get him open, get Shavers open, he'll be a living nightmare. I mean, he comes in there like a total speed demon on this play. Tremendous. So overall, like, I'm excited about this commit. This is a really good developmental prospect, kind of like Dakota Fields was last year. I think that Nebraska is really good at finding these gems, and they're going to Miami to go find it. They're really hitting Miami in an incredible way. The recruiting in Florida is just off the charts for Nebraska right now.